P.u.G MMO magazine is different than other magazines. There are no forums. We have quality content designed for the adult gamer. We are not designed for gamers who are young or looking for lots of pictures or content that isn't relevant outside of the game. We look at more than just the games. We want to talk about what do people do outside of the game. We noticed that there was a distinct lack of quality periodical content or website content designed for adult gamers. And P.u.G MMO magazine aims to fill that, and that's why we're different. Well, originally P.u.G MMO magazine really came out of the idea of the word pug. We were sitting around talking about what we'd like to see in a magazine relating to gaming. And what we distinctly noticed was that there were no gaming magazines specifically targeted at MMOs, and if they were not targeted at adult gamers. We've all been playing games for a while, and we decided, what is the most common term between all of these games? And it's the idea of the P.u.G. P.u.G is an acronym for pickup group. And in any game that you play, as all of us know, it doesn't matter what game it is, there is always a pickup group. Even if you play with friends, there is a chance you're going to have to invite someone who isn't in your immediate circle, and thus you have a pickup group. We felt that the big hold-up from our perspective, was that all the gaming magazines that we could find were all printed. You had to go to a store, you had to buy it, you had to take it home and read it. It was nice if you wanted to read it that way and you had the time to go get it and you wanted to pay for it. Being digital allows us to offer access to our content anytime, anywhere, provided you have an internet connection. It is, since we all are online anyway when we're gaming, because it's the inherent nature of our game, of our choice of game, it only makes sense for the magazine that we read, which talks about the games that we play, to also be digital and online. When we created P.u.G MMO magazine, one of the first things that we decided was that this should be free. Some of us already pay to play games online, whether it's a pay-to-play MMO or a microtransaction game. There are some who play the free-to-play games and they do not participate in microtransactions. But all the same, no one should have to pay for good quality content for their gaming anytime. And so P.u.G will always be free. We felt that in order for P.u.G MMO magazine to be free, we would have to have ads. The advertising would have to help support the magazine. It's essential. What we did not like was that every site that we went to regarding gaming, it was either paid subscriptions, or you were inundated by constant advertising which you had to sit through before you could actually get to the content, and then when you did get to that content, every ounce of the screen was inundated with advertising, and you had to find the content amidst all of the advertising. Advertising is exceptionally important to keeping this magazine free. It's a necessary and important aspect of how P.u.G is able to bring you the free content that we can provide. What we do not want is to have you have to sit through advertising prior to getting to that content, or that the advertising dwarfs or otherwise drowns out the actual quality content. Going on into the future, where I see P.u.G MMO magazine going, I want to see more contests and more giveaways at PUGMMOmagazine.com, which is our website. Right now, we have a contest with Crucial Memory for $250 worth of memory of the winner's choice from Crucial. All you have to do is go to our website at pugmmomagazine.com and click on the advertisement which says win the $250 custom memory upgrade. Include your name, email address, and your date of birth, and you'll be entered to win our $250 custom memory upgrade with Crucial. It was said to me at one point that Pug MMO Magazine is like the lighter side of gaming. It's not just about hardcore gaming content. And that's part of what makes Pug different. We will talk about gaming and having a family, which is covered in one of our articles in our current issue of our magazine on pugmmomagazine.com, and I encourage everyone to read it. It's a really great article. We want to go more than that, though. We'll talk about gaming and having a full-time career. We'll interview individuals working in the industry and talk to them about how they got there, what they did before they went into gaming, and what it is like working in the gaming industry. We also intend to talk about hardware and optimization of your machine to allow you to upgrade your machine on a budget. Coming soon also from Pug MMO Magazine, we're going to be expanding our coverage in terms of the number of games that we cover and what types of games that we cover. Not only are we going to be talking about pay-to-play MMOs, we also are going to be talking about free-to-play MMOs or microtransaction games such as Free Realms, which we're currently looking at right now, and you'll be seeing content coming about that in the next issue. In addition to that, we feel it's important to cover titles which MMO gamers play that might themselves not be an MMO, but we play them with our friends online. And these kinds of games, these multiplayer games, while not technically MMOs, are very relevant because our readers play them with their family, their friends, all over the world. So we think it's important that we talk about that too. It's a part of the gaming life. In addition to that, we're going to be expanding our content on our website to include a week-in feature. And the week-in feature is where you'll see 2 people from our staff playing one MMO, and we're going to be talking about experiences that each individual has when they're playing the game. It won't just be the first few levels. We'll be coming back to different games at different points in time so that you will see the total experience of playing through these games. The most important part here is that we want to hear from you, our readers or our viewers on this video. I want to know, what are you playing right now? What questions do you have for us? What can we do in terms of our content to bring you the content that you want to read? What games do you want us to look at? What questions do you have about upgrading hardware or optimizing that we can answer for you? And we think that's important because we don't exist without you, our viewers, and our readers. And so it's important to us to know what you think. And so I encourage everyone to submit feedback on the Talk to Pug page at pugmmomagazine.com. You'll find the link on the upper right, just down from the Twitter emblem over here. It says Talk to Pug. And I encourage everyone who's viewing this to click there and submit your comments and feedback and suggestions for us so that we can bring you the content that you want in Pug MMO Magazine. In addition to that, I encourage everyone to look at our Facebook page, it's Pug MMO Magazine, or to visit us on Twitter at twitter.com/PugMMOMagazine. You can also get there by clicking the black button at the top right of our page, which will also send you there.